Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to your love read for the second half of October already. Guys, we're here, all right? Welcome. I am excited to see what comes out for you here. You know what, Libra? It's interesting because I was trying to kind of, get a little bit more of your energy and kind of what that looked like. And, it's interesting because one of the things that I kept finding is that you're all about, the leveling of the scales, right? But I keep getting the word harmony. Okay. Now that could be, for some of you, it could be music that you're involved with. It could be that music is really helping you out right now. But I feel that this is, there's an opportunity for harmony that is just right around the corner. So as it pertains to your love read, I almost feel that there is a sense of harmony that's going to be coming through here. Or there's going to be some very positive, harmonic, melodic kind of energy around you. You're going to feel it within you. And again, you could be, tapping into music and that type of thing. But you're going to have some very harmonious interactions with others, all right? We're going to see kind of where this leads to, maybe after feeling a little bit more, on kind of like a wobble stage, so to speak. But let's find out. Let's go deeper. I'm just curious. It's the only thing that kind of popped up for me with you, so I'm just going to leave it right there. So let's take a look at what may want to come through. This flipped over. We'll take it. So this is where you're at right now. Whoa. Well, you could probably use some harmony right now. Okay. Oh, this is good. Okay. All right, guys. Wow. All right. You're going to see what this looks like, but boy, you might have to check out Pisces read. Not that that's good, bad, or indifferent. There's just, there's a little bit of similarity in some ways here. And then what do we get here? Oh, nice. I like this. Okay. So it could be that you've walked away, from something that you made an investment into. Now, usually you get this, this is about, focusing on inputting a lot of emotions. This is 8 cups that are all lined up here, right? You wanted to create change. You want to see the change. You're putting in, the emotions here. And then all of a sudden walking away from all of that, right? So it could be that maybe that something was a bigger obstacle than you anticipated. And instead of getting the 8 of cups, you're like, wait a minute, I want to get the 10 of cups here. I feel stalled, like something needs to change, and nothing was changing. So I kind of feel that there's an energy of some sort of shift. But this is an opportunity that once you pivot, right, something new comes into play, right? The 8th house is death, renewal, transformation. So this brought forth some sort of transformation in a connection, perhaps. Whomever you have on your mind when you kind of clicked on this read here, okay? Because this is going to be you and who, and that other person could be friend, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or even just one side of a situation or another. So feel free to reverse sides. I'll focus you on here, but I get you kind of walking away. And this is what's interesting. I pulled one card, and then I wanted to clarify it, and then I wanted to clarify it further, okay? And typically I only pull one card here. But this is saying is I've got the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and then I've got the Devil energy. So you again, coming right out of the gate. But hold on, because this is not where you end up, all right? But we'll get into that. But this is about, rushing. Maybe that you were rushing into, too fast into something. Maybe you were too hasty in a relationship or a connection in terms of rushing through in connections, so to speak. And it's brought forth disappointment for you, okay? It's brought forth disappointment. You've got 2 more cups here you haven't used, but you are reflecting on that of which you've lost, right? The emotions that were lost, the cups that were spilled, all right? And this is air and fire, air and water energy. And then I get the Devil energy, which is all about, kind of Capricorn energy. Could be done with the Capricorn, but there was something that was toxic about it. It's almost like you had to walk away to create a change because there was some sort of toxicity in that. And just below that walking away, I just saw underneath the deck, breaking free, right? So it's about breaking free. Now the swords have to do with reasoning, and that typically has to do with your mind. So I feel that there is something in bondage that you're thinking that brought, that there was toxicity within this, like you felt that, okay? But so hence walking away to get to get rid of this. Now what's crossing you is in doing so, this is about, this is manifestation of prosperity. It's like, boom, the universe gives you a gift, right? This is a gift of what it is that you've manifested, and what it's like a new prosperity comes to you. It's a potential. The universe says, okay, well, since you've walked away from this, here's a new door of opportunity. Okay, so this is a new door that leads into the ocean, and this is emotion, even though that this is a pentacle here. You're moving towards that of which it brings forth an opportunity. So the aces are about like this self-awareness. This is about your personality and your subjective self. Okay, so this is you like kind of walking away, knowing that something was rather kind of like somewhat toxic in some way. That you felt that maybe you just felt in bondage towards something. Give me a card on this devil energy coming through. What do we get? Third party. Okay, there could have been a third party in a situation. Again, you could have been dealing with, I get water, air, and pentacles, earth as well. So there could have been a third party situation that you found out about that left you very disappointed. Okay, or there is a third party that either you have, two people, or another person does, or there's a third party around that is affecting the situation, and it's causing a lot of toxicity here. So it's about like breaking free out of that, and it's about manifesting what it is that you truly want. Okay, so wow, that's what I get in terms of the current situation. A lot to unpack there. And then I get affectionate, which is really interesting. So you've got a new opportunity, and this could be a new opportunity in love, as well as work, perhaps for some of you, but a new opportunity in love where you've got a strong connection with someone, or you want to show love or affection to someone. Let's take a look what this is. Now, what you need to focus in on is the Hierophant energy. So this is asking you, this is Taurus energy, and this is saying, okay, well, if you want peace in your relationships and bring that to life, I'm going to show you where those keys are. So you could be getting advice from someone. It could be a spiritual leader. It could be someone that you go to that is well-versed in overcoming conflicts. This is a 5 card. 5s have to do with like conflicts. Could be having to do with that. And it could be that you're going to get some sort of advice, or perhaps you are teaching others or learning from others. Whatever the case may be, what I'm getting here, Libra, is that someone's going to share with you how to overcome, and this person is really well versed in terms of the book of life. Okay, so this person is maybe a leader in some way that helps overcome obstacles. Okay, it could represent even a coach, but it also it's really good at being able to overcome life. Okay, to help in life issues. All right, and this is maybe that you are focusing in on investing into that. Like it's like this person might be offering advice that says, hey, invest into that of which you have faith that will give you profit. This is a 7 card dealing with the house of partnerships and marriage, alliances, legal matters. This is saying put the efforts in put all your energy into something and build and garden that of which you feel is faithfully going to give you a reward. So that's what this wants to let you know, is like make better choices, right? So some of you could be going through healing, hence the sirens coming through here, guys. And yeah, High Priestess energy. Whoa. You got 2 major arcanas on what it is you need to focus in on. Listen to your intuition, connect with some guidance there, and then start reaping the rewards by investing into relationships and like that you really feel in your heart of hearts is leading you to that, right? This is about vetting out, vetting out suitors, and this has to do with, it's really making better choices here. Give me a card on the 7 of Pentacles that may want to come through. What do we got? 7 of Pentacles. This is about, are you focused on your needs and emotions and pain that you're not hearing what your partner is saying? So be aware of your feelings and your needs and pain, but also put yourself in the other person's shoes, your partner as well, so you can understand where they're coming from as well. Okay, so this is something to think about. Wow. Anything else that wants to come through on what it is that you need to focus in on? Wow. Okay. Cleaning up. Yeah, you're cleaning up kind of the issues of the past, right? So it's cleaning up what is no longer serving you. All right. And let's find out what it is that might want to come up in terms of the surrender cards. And what do we get? Surrender your ego, right? Surrender your ego. All right. So this is dropping down out of that and start, you know, from the outside, really focusing in on your heart. Come from the heart is what this talks about. You know, and because a big ego can work against you, and that you know, being human and you know, is in that humility is going to actually take you a lot further in your relationships. So be a little bit more, recognize yourself, but also recognize others, and have a deep sense of gratitude, and be of service, but come from your heart is what this talks about. Wow. You know, in terms of your strength position, what I'm getting for you in terms of coming out for that is an opportunity to overcome any sort of obstacles, okay? That of which where you felt left out, there is an opportunity to present love, right? This is contemplating, right? I'm contemplating before I move forth in love, right? 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. There looks like there's an opportunity of love that is around you. It's coming out of a cloud. And you're like, wait a minute, that looks different because it's not from the ground like these other 3 are. It's coming from a cloud. I'm concerned. I'm contemplating. I don't want to feel left out like I did in the past, you know. But this is saying, you know, again, I really recommend you take a look at Pisces reader, your moon, rising and Venus signs, because that might help you. It might have to do with the Queen of Rods, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She's very exuberant and vibrant. This is saying if you're taking on this energy, you're actually letting the energy, and you're creating alchemy with that energy and transforming it in a way that brought you from, it's kind of like it almost brought you from this, you know, and then that contemplation, you're in the process of transmuting the energy, and she's doing it to this opportunity that's crossing you to manifestation. You're transforming the energy. There's a way that you can use old energy and bad energy, and that's to work it and use that momentum and put it forth to something good. That's what a lot of people used to say, kind of like their pain becomes their purpose, you know, what they do. That's an example of it, being able to transform that for the greater good. And that's transforming energies that have once made you feel like this, right? And left you contemplating and perhaps even afraid of love, right? And sheltering from love and missing out on opportunities. So I think that you're being that exuberant and vibrant person, being able to do that and having the strength to transform this. If not, there's someone around you in your strength position that could help you with this, okay? Or there is, maybe this has to do with that person. But let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come through in your strength position? New inspiration and creation. Yep, that's creating something new. You're inspired. This person might inspire you, or you might be taking on this energy and you bringing forth inspiration there, right? So there's some sort of timing that's involved, divine timing in this, you know, in terms of when all this will take place. But if I move on into your near future, I get the Hermit card, and this is going within. This is seeing a bigger picture. This is seeing, you know, kind of shining the light from the inside. You're lighting up the inner world and seeing a bigger picture in the world. Like he's on a ledge, but he's got this lantern, and he's to see a bigger picture and how this person is how to see the dynamic or the situation this person is in. 9th house energy is the search for meaning, you know, edgy, you know, and it could be, you might be dealing with an Aquarius, there's a star card here, or it could be, you might have that in your chart, or maybe you're finding this goldenness and this brightness, this, your North Star, something about your purpose, or, you know, in terms of relationships, enlightenment in a relationship or situation. All right. Anything else? Hermit card energy. What else? Yeah, it's gonna. You're shining the light, spending some alone time to see how to overcome any sort of conflict, and then I get the Star card. Go figure that, guys. Right? Yeah, there could be that you might have a conflict with an Aquarius, and it has you going within to see the bigger picture about that star, because right there, right. So, you know, it could also be, for some of you that aren't connected, it could be shining the light on what needs to be healed and finding it, and then healing it, and then, you know, balancing out the chakras and balancing out the situation, you know, after some sort of conflict, okay? This is what I'm getting. Wow, Libra, interesting. Anything else that might want to come through in the near future? What do we get? Mysterious. Yeah. Well, there could be someone in a connection that's being a little mysterious about where they're at. All right. So whoever is revealing a little bit about themselves, take some time and know that, if something's meant to be, it's going to be a part of your fated destiny, right? And you're not going to miss it. This isn't your strength position. So I really feel that's just a reminder for that. Yeah, roadblocks. There is some roadblocks in the connection that need to be removed to move forward. And I really, quite honestly, think it's growth, okay? I actually think it's growth. And if we pull some cards, in terms of, let's take a look on what is roadblocks need to be removed. Let's say you and the other person. What I get is this is about committing to your path of that, what it is that you want to achieve, right? So it's about commitment to your path in terms of heart to make something grow. And then for the other person, I have grace, all right? I have grace, connecting with source, communicating with source. This person could be very graceful as well, or have a sense of grace about them, right? But this is committing to your path and coloring that in. What is that for you? And you were kind of determining that with the Hierophant, because that's what you need to focus in on. What are my values and my beliefs, and how does that play into a role? And am I committing to my path? Am I still on track towards that, or am I getting off kilter and taking a side road and getting lost? So, that's what's coming through. So roadblocks, there's some roadblocks that need to be removed. What your suggested approach is I get the nine of cups, satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, and then what else? Emotional satisfaction by being independent, perhaps. For some of you, that could be the case. Maybe a lot of you want to focus on, being independent, okay? Give me a card in this Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Yeah, I don't know. Why do I feel that you, Libra, are happy that something came down? Like, this is like you're satisfied that something came down. Maybe this is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, so you could be independent. Are you going through a divorce or something? For some of you, or a separation that you are happy about? Note your comments, guys. Let me know. But it comes forth in the suggested approach. Let me pull a love card on this. Let's just take a look. What do we got? Super sweet, charming gestures. What is that? Lust in over your head. Okay. And then what else? Making amends. Apologies. Wow. Wow. Now, if you're taking on all this energy, it could be that you're satisfied that something came down so you can do something on your own. This is what I'm getting, guys. That something came down so you could do something on your own. Ninth house energy. 15, 16. Yes, something came down. It's partnership, of some sort of partnership, because this reduces to a 7. And it's a house of partnerships, one-on-one alliances. Something came down so you could be more independent. And there's a making amends, and of some sort, making amends. Maybe that you're in just infatuation, and I don't know. If I find out what you don't know, or like what you need to know, is someone's very perceptive around you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. That this could be you. That you're very perceptive. All right. What you need to know is to capitalize in on that. And I'm looking, and I was going to pull a card from the tarot deck here, and at the bottom is Gemini energy. So they're very perceptive on creating, all right? And this could be you. What you need to know is that you can create whatever it is that you want. Magician creates what it is that they want. And this one is very, the Queen of Swords is very keen, perceptive, and a quick thinker, very, quick in the mind, right? So if you think someone doesn't know about a situation or a third party, this person does. Whether that, whomever this is, this person is aware of it. I'm just telling you, they are aware of it. And it's about, and it's kind of like kind of feel there's an opportunity to start something new, because the Magician is a 1 card, all right? So what you need to know is that the perception of creating what it is that you do want is available to you, and it's time to make the change, and you've got the strength to make it happen. Leo energy. Wow. And in what your hopes are is, I get the 2 of Cups, coming together, partnership, attraction. It could be that you've got an attraction towards someone that you want to follow up on, but there was something else in place that needs to be removed for something to move forward, all right? And in your final card is, what I get is stability and security. This thing needs to be grounded. You're probably focused on your stability and security right now in your private life right now, Libra. And then I get the Empress energy, which is, also Libra as well, focusing on your value, creating something new. Some of you are starting new projects, doing something new. Note your comments, guys. Let me know if that resonates with you. But it's about birthing something new, focusing on your stability and bringing in balance. And there you are. Here's Libra. This is Libra. All right, so this is justice will be served. The balance you were looking for at the beginning is coming through at the end. You know why? Because you focused on your stability and your value of you, and you even went inside. I was going to pull this card, and it says introspection. Because you went within, you were able to determine, you looked at yourself and you did some inner reflection work to bring in some sort of balance. And then what do I get here? Yeah. There could be that maybe sadness, regrets in your heart, but you're just focusing on, focusing on your intuition and moving this forward. And it's interesting because that's what it is that you need to focus in on. And that came through in terms of justice because you use your intuition. Now, this other person on the other side, what do we need to know about them? It looks like they've got choices around them, but they need to get rid of the veil of fantasy and illusion, right? There is a sense of fantasy. It's in this big cloud, and it's hard to see what's real and what's not. So it's about clearing that out, and it has to do with partnerships. Someone's in a fantasy land a little bit about that. Give me another card. Making progress. Okay, good. They're making progress on it and being strong and getting serious. They could be asking questions. They could be identifying, hey, this is not making sense. The 2 card has to do with, hey, focusing on their self-esteem and their value and their resources. So they're focusing on themselves, making progress, and they're getting the clarity that they need. Good. They're getting the clarity in love. They're getting the clarity and understanding, perhaps what has been an issue previously for them. All right. And anything else? Yeah, they were misguided. They were misguided. They're on the wrong path for their divine good. And so they've got the clarity that they need, and they're making changes. What is it they need to focus in on? Teamwork. Coming together with others in teamwork. You might be working with this person, all right, and looking at something from a different perspective, changing perspective. They're not doing everything on their own, but changing perspective and having others work with them. I get air and earth energy, and that's what brings in the 10 of Cups. I think this is what's coming through, guys. Wow. What they need to focus in on is the 10 of Cups, the bliss of working together and seeing from a different perspective. Whoa. Oh, the 10 of Cups, guys. This is coming together. 2 people coming together, in terms of the emotions here, okay? Anything else? Autumn. Well, we're on that right now. Harvest time. That's when this 10 of Cups is coming through here. It looks like something's coming to fruition around that time. Wow. Now, what is in their strength position? What's in their strength position for this person? Yeah, something that fell apart has actually helped them turn over a new leaf. Hence the harvest time coming. They're focused on harvest. Something fell apart, which brought them towards a transformation. Kind of similar to what's happening here with you here. Anything else in the strength position from tarot? What do we got? Yeah, and 2 people coming together, renewed energy, that now see eye to eye. That now see, and this has to do with the sacral chakra energy. If you're connected with this person, this is about the strength is coming together and seeing each other where each other is at. Remember when we talked about that on your side, Libra? It's like seeing each other, equally, where each other is at, and seeing each other's point of view. It's like a greater viewpoint, and that brings happy home, harmony, and marriage. It could indicate marriage. It doesn't have to, but it brings in balance at the home and a wreath of success. And there's a home here. You could have been talking about moving in together, or this person. It's it has to do with private life. Everything brings in balance. Near future, Lover's card, Gemini energy. Now, Libra, you might have this in your chart. But this is what's coming up for them. It's Lover's card. It's 2 people coming together in partnership. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. There's love. There's a union here. Who's this union with? It's birthing something new. Putting an end to any sort of defeat of the past and all of the deceit and the conflict. And then there's a message coming through. Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A page is coming through. All right. And the King of Cups. They could be delivering a message. They had to get authority over their emotions. And oh my gosh, I get a message coming through from the Page of Cups. I mean, from the King of Cups. And what's so interesting is that I had that authority over your emotions all on your side at the beginning, and then it ends up on their side at the end. So interesting, guys. And just letting go of the deceit and that what didn't work, because that's being transformed and it leads to a love union. I might, guys, I'm telling you, there is an opportunity, to come together here, because I get partnership on your side. I get a message coming through, authority over emotions, and the Lover's card. So, whoa, I mean, this is what I get, guys. This is what I'm getting, okay? So make sure that in your communication, this person gets, are their unconscious beliefs an illusion? Remember, we talked about that? That's confirmation. They have to be realistic at this moment. So it's a good question if you're on this side, cross watcher. Am I being realistic in the situation? There could be an age gap difference here, by the way. And then also, it doesn't mean it's bad or good or whatever. It's just what's right for you and to be aware. And then also, I got on your side, speak with sincerity, maintain eye contact with listening ears. And that's what's going to help an argument or situation between you two. So I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, guys. Like and subscribe. Look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.